What's up, guys? Welcome to ReflectiondeepTV / meditation collection, and it's yours truly, Reflection Deep. Now, today we're doing something a little different. Okay, you guys normally don't see me in front and behind the camera on those pages, on those YouTube pages, but this is what I want to do a little bit different today. Okay, my voice is a little weird right now. I'm not sure what's going on. Feels like a frog in my throat or something. I don't know. So yeah, my name is Reflection Deep. These are my channels, all right? If you go to the featured channels, these are all my channels. Now, I am a life and business coach. I'm more of a spiritual being though. So my methods are a little, or more on the spiritual side. My voice is really weird right now and it's freaking me out because I can't clear it out. Ooh. Okay, what about now? Me. That's a little bit. I want to talk to you guys today about the moon phase. Right now, as of today, we're in the full moon phase of Aries. And listen, the reason why I'm having this conversation with you guys as a life and business coach, my life coach, and I like to talk to my clients based on the moon phase, right? And it's not that they know or understand that, because I don't want to freak anybody out, right? I don't want to turn people off, right? But this channel is about meditation. This is about recalibrating, realigning. This is about, we talk about Reiki, we talk about healing. We talk about all the things that we can't talk about. It's a different community. You see what I'm saying? This is a different community. And what I wanted to do was really build around this community on this YouTube channel. If you guys have not subscribed to this channel or the other channels, please do so right now. There will be a link in the description of all of my pages, all of my social medias, because I can't give you guys a timeline on when I'm going to launch this or when I'm going to come out with the video. It's always best that you guys just hit subscribe and you guys hit the notification, and you guys are going to receive it. Honestly, at this fourth quarter, I'm working on a lot of things. I'm working on a lot of things for you guys. I'm working for a lot of things for the other community. And hopefully, eventually, everyone starts to listen gradually, like they're listening to the life and business coaching. They're listening to the podcast. By the way, we have a podcast here. And the family travel vlog, where I share my time with my energy, and I'll also share my time and energy with you guys. And I just want you guys to be a part of sort of what I do, right? A lot of times, for a long time, I wanted to just be in this one space, and I said I don't operate in a box. I've never operated in a box, and in order to get the full-blown version of me, Reflection Deep, is to just stick around and see what you get, right? So right now we're in the full moon phase. I do have a journal that I'm going to eventually probably put in the description toward the end of this month, where you guys can pre-register for these special journals. I don't want to tell you the details just yet, okay? I'm probably going to just do a promotion around it, put it in the description, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I put a lot of time and energy into this journal, which also brings me to this conversation, which is this moon phase that we're in, y'all. We're in this moon phase. Earlier this morning, everything came full circle. So I hope you guys took the time to put your intentions out there. But a lot of us, we're on a time schedule. A lot of us don't have time to do certain things. And luckily, with these moon phases, they're here, right? And they go into the next phases, but the energy's still there, right? So, so this energy here is in Aries, and it's fire, okay? So personally, this explains a lot, even in my own life, so with fire, I know right now you guys are probably feeling like you guys have a lot of energy. Some of you guys are just feeling hot. Some of you guys are feeling like a little confused a lot. Some of you guys are just ready, motivated, and getting ready to just focus on any and everything. And you may eventually be all over the place to where you feel like you're burnt out pretty early. That's pretty normal in this phase, all right? So don't feel overwhelmed that you're all over the place and you can't get it together And it doesn't make sense because this is the phase that you're in. This is the phase that you're in. So most definitely take account of that. Now I want to make this short because I don't have much battery and I have to run errands, but I know this is going to go into something that may not be short. So there's a blog I'm going to create whenever this video comes out. I'm going to put together a quick blog, and I'm going to create, and I have a quick message for every single zodiac sign. Okay. And there's a special message there for you to read, and I want you guys to listen to the message and do what you need to do to just be prepared for it. To be honest with you, I mean, a lot of things are going to be happening, but it's not bad. It's just that you have to learn how to use this energy for the greater good of your future. Okay, so a lot of the past is going to be exposed. A lot of old feelings are going to come. Maybe you guys are in the transition for maybe work, or going from work home, the work home balance, or maybe in relationships, or maybe just transitioning to working on your own business, and you're excited right now, your energy is high, like I said, but then it may feel a little confusing or overwhelmed. Maybe you're wanting to do so much at such a little time, and then eventually you have a headache and you want to go to sleep in the middle of the day. So what I'm saying is, take your time. Collectively, everyone needs to take their time, enjoy the energy. So when you have this type of energy, you want to learn how to manage this high energy, because this is the moon is controlling that. Okay, so what you want to do is, when you get up in the morning, you got to focus on gratitude. You're going to focus on affirmations. Okay, this is information based on this moon phase. So I'm giving you my life and business coach strategy, but I'm also following the moon methods. Okay, then when you get up in the morning, you want to exercise, work out. Some of you guys who are already working out probably have this sense of wanting to work out a little longer, or you probably want to do something different, like go out hiking, go on a walk, go on a run. I encourage you guys to do that, because the more that your body's working, the more that fire is going to be around. Your metabolism is gonna, is gonna be faster. You get to lose weight. You get more mental clarity, is what I'm trying to say. And as you're burning out that energy, whatever ideas you have that spark in, any type of conversations you want to have, you want to write everything down, have everything down on your phone, or just journal like crazy. All right. This is also a time of reflection. You guys are going to be thinking about things that you haven't thought about in a long time, or maybe something you put off for a while because it was emotionally challenging. But you guys may at this point have you guys may have this energy to where you want to talk about it. You guys want to talk about what's bothered you. You guys may be compelled to want to speak to your parents or your mother, or speak to someone who's hurt you in the past, where it's not going to be aggressive. But what I'm going to say is, the conversation will go the way that you don't want it to go. So you most definitely have to understand that there's an upside and a downside to this full moon in this phase. Let's talk about the upside first, okay? Right, just so we're clear. With this phase, you're going to feel urgency. You're going to feel a lot of confidence around whatever you want to do. You're going to feel a lot of passion. You're going to feel a lot of the spontaneity. You're going to be just full of energy, full of fire. And everything that you set out for the first quarter, you're looking at the results. Some of you feel like, okay, I could have done this better. Some of you guys are celebrating that first quarter, the accomplishments. And some of you guys are just kind of feeling like, I didn't do anything. This is the perfect time to focus on your last quarter, how to bring in the new year. It's right around the corner, and these months go by fast. In fact, the year went by fast, okay? The pandemic got time going by faster, right? So here's the downside. With all that great energy, there's the opposite of all this. So with this energy, you may internalize from a negative standpoint. So you may feel a little aggressive sometimes, maybe full of rage. You also may feel compulsive, right? this is a different channel, but typically I would talk about survivor mode. And survivor mode is just pretty much a reactional state that you have no matter what the situation is. We have thousands of thoughts per second, but imagine if somebody walked behind you and they scared you, you turn around and you punch them, right? That's reactive. That's survivor mode, right? So at this point, your survivor mode or your reactive mechanisms are going to be a little heightened. So make sure you avoid heated arguments. Maybe when you want to say something to someone over the phone, maybe you turn off your phone, throw it down the toilet, or just, just hide it somewhere, go on a walk, okay? Don't expose yourself to negativity because it's going to be very easy. And then you think about the holidays, you think about people, in their finances, their situations. There's people in this moon phase that, we all have real life situations. They may have lost someone around this time, or, people are having a birthday. So like everyone's celebrating and everyone's dealing with something different. So you most definitely want to be a positive reinforcement to the world. Okay. So I'm just going to say that, right? So once again, like I said, I will most definitely have a message for each side inside of the blog. And I want you guys to just scroll down and look at the message for you. I'm also going to have a couple of these things that I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to have, stones or herbs that can help you through this moon phase. Okay. And it's not just today. This is going to be until the end of October. Most definitely going to guide you to December and those other phases. Okay. So, once again, during this phase, it's going to be a lot of self-analyzation, but I strongly encourage everyone to do your shadow work. This is a time to, you can prepare for everything, or you can prepare for whatever during a full moon, but shadow work is important for yourself and for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So once again, all of your fears are going to be exposed. They're going to be heightened. You're going to be reactive. You're not going to know what's going on with you. And you most definitely want to put yourself in a safe space and a space to where you're wanting to master your life and really make the most logical right action in certain situations. And that's another spiritual term, but you guys know the next right action is the best response or the best thing that you could do in that situation. And that's what molds you into the person that you want to become, not the person that you are, but the person that you want to become. So within this phase, use the energy for the good. Journal, do a lot of shadow work. If you guys are not sure what shadow work means, I'll make sure that we do talk about this in this channel. And if there's other topics that you guys want to talk about, please let me know. Like I said, I don't really show my face on social media a lot, but that's something that I am changing. At this fourth quarter, I have a podcast coming that's not visual, so I figured I'll show my face sometimes here. And I just want to interact with you guys. So another thing is, while you are burning this crazy energy, make sure you are using it, like I said at the beginning, to use it for your greater health. Okay. So that's dancing, singing, cleaning around the house, maybe moving things around, getting your feng shui together in the house, cleaning out your car. Just use your energy, use the energy to your benefit. Don't go into distractions and then overindulging in things that you shouldn't do with your energy. Me personally, yesterday I was in this really weird space and I can't explain it, but the only way I was able to explain it is, when you learn about your chakras and you learn about Reiki, I started to feel like I was just really overthinking, and I was overthinking and going nowhere with the thoughts. And this happened twice in the past 2 weeks. And then what it does is by the midday, I have a splitting headache and I'm trying to fight the headache. And then it becomes a tension headache. And then I can't get much done. And I'm wanting to get things done. And then my thoughts are stopping me from progressing. So even personally, I had to see it for what it was. My ancestors told me this morning and last night that I have to meditate more, and I need to I need to continue to do my affirmations and my gratitude every single morning, just a little bit more during this phase is what I got. And that's what encouraged me to do my research about the full moon, listening to my divine energies and saying, okay, you know, and just have to do my research to figure out what do you mean, you know? So I have more clarity now that I'm understanding the moon phases these days. And I encourage you guys to kind of look around YouTube, find what fits for you, and really just follow that. And because this is going to help you identify how you feel, your thoughts, your inner thoughts, and people are going to give you ways on, you know, how to resolve that. And so for me, I would say to resolve it is to use your stones, okay? Use your herbs, all right? Use your candles, do your rituals, so do your cleanses. Make sure you do your releases, because your fears will expose you this month here is going to expose your freaking fears. So it's time to release, right? It's time to release those negative energies, those energies that don't serve you. You know, maybe your parents said something that hurt you, because that was my experience this year. I mean, I've had my past, you know, I've carried my past with me for so long, and I was so happy to release it. And I'm just so happy to come to terms with my mom while she's here, and we can now have a better relationship today for tomorrow and a better future ahead. So there's some people that don't have that clarity because their parents may not be here. The person that hurt them may not be here, and they may not even want to interact with those people. But the healing is for you. Forgive yourself for all the things that you had to go through, and just forgive yourself for feeling guilty about it, or to allow it to bring you down and actually release it. And what I like to do in my practices is that when you're meditating, you're going to inhale love, peace, passion, right in, but when you exhale, you're going to release. So I like to release first. All right, we're releasing negativity, you know, everything that's holding us back, and we specify. And then when we inhale, when we articulate the negative, we want to identify the positive. So we want to do, let's say if it's fear, right? There's a fear. So when you exhale, when you inhale positive, you exhale that fear. But when you inhale again, the positive, the opposite of fear is confidence. So, you know, you want to do your affirmations. Once again, you want to say, I am confidence, I am love, I am light, I am peace, I am grounded. Everything that you feel that you need in this experience, I encourage you guys to do it. Want to make this fast. I hope my battery isn't dead yet. But lastly, and I know you guys are probably celebrating a few things, but it is very important at this point is to focus on your journaling, but most definitely focus on the stones that you're going to need. So you're going to need bloodstones. So you're going to need like hematite, carnelian. During your full moon, you still want to take a cleansing bath. You want to take a bath. You want to do your regular meditations, visualizing, and you want to set your intentions. Now, if you guys are like, what are you talking about, Danielle? What are you talking about? Tell me more about these things that you're talking about. Put it in the comments below, because like I said, I'm not active on these pages. I would like to show my face more often. A lot of times I'm not physically ready. My hair is never done. You know, I'm like, you know, I'm always doing something. But even if I don't have to show my face, I most definitely can send some videos, you know, maybe do a podcast around it and post it on here. But once again, at this phase, guys, there's a lot it's a lot of things that's going to be exposing you guys, and not for you, me too. Once again, the element is fire. The quality is cardinal. It's in the first house. The planet is Mars. So you have to understand that you're gonna feel overwhelmed and happy and excited at the same time. A lot of you guys are most definitely gonna want to go hang out with your friends, do hood rat things with your friends, and be out and hanging and being outside. But this is really the time to come back and plant and focus on yourself. So your energy says, some of you guys watching this are gonna say, you know, like, I don't feel like doing that. But you're not gonna want to do the things that you should do in this last quarter, but this last quarter is going to really define your first quarter. You don't want to be the person that's like, oh, when the year starts, I'm going to start doing this. No, you go by the energy and the phases of the moon, because that's what's going to sculpt you and catapult anything that you're trying to do with your future. So I'm sorry for talking so fast. I only have 15% battery. I hope it's not dead. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. But I appreciate you guys also for reading the blog and just really tapping into what you need to align yourself and to continue to become aligned. The moon phase ain't no joke, and I most definitely want to start talking about chakras here, understanding what that means and how to regulate them. I also want to do collaborations, so if you guys are interested in doing some collaborations, most definitely reach out to me on my Instagram, which is our meditation _collection, where we can just do some collaborations and we talk about these things. See, me, I'm a beginner, but I consider myself a beginner, and there's so much more for me to learn. There's so much for you to learn, and some of the stuff that I get is just so much that I won't have the time to teach it, because I'm working on my craft and my branding. But this is, like I said, I want to show my face in this element, in this community, because I feel like it's important for us to understand how the mind works, understand how the body works, and just how to perfect ourselves, like as an individual first, and then we'll have the tools and the knowledge and the skills to teach other people, because that's how you make your generational wealth. I mean, that's how you create services from your skills, from your past, from your present, and you continue to grow from there. That's how you grow your business. That's how you perfect yourself. You tell your story. You're not emotionally in your story, but you're telling your story, and how you came out of those situations, whether or not it's financially, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And that's how you get the message out there, because no matter what you go through, it matters what you go through, but you're not alone in your journey, in your path. Our path is our own, but you're not alone, right? We all deal with stress. We all deal with depression. We all deal with thoughts that are not ours, and some of us think that it is ours. So, talking about your past and how you were able to get on top of it and look at it and tell the story just makes a difference to someone else's life. So I'm going to start with my rant. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone?